What's up, people of YouTube? This troll here bringing you guys another video of the channel, and today we're going to be talking about none other than a battle royale in Modern Warfare. So there's been a lot of rumors going around, and honestly, I've watched the videos, I've seen the posts, and if we're being completely honest here, I don't really buy into a lot of the stuff that I've seen going around. Not to say that there won't be a battle royale in Modern Warfare, because to me, Activision likes to make money. Battle Royale is still the biggest gaming thing right now. It would be dumb to not have some sort of a Battle Royale, especially considering that Call of Duty is a yearly release. So we're going to hop into all of that and give my opinion and talk about what could happen, and if it does, how to make it the best way that they possibly can, and how I think Battle Royale should be handled by Call of Duty in general. Before we do all that, though, I would like to ask you guys to go ahead and hit the like button if you are watching this video, as well as if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button. I've had some decent growth in the past week or so. I'm really close to hitting 900 subs. I need 10 more. I'd really appreciate it if you guys could hit that sub button if you're new. And then also, I did recently start a new channel for all of my in real life content. There should be a link to that either in the description of this video or on my actual channel itself. There should be a link somewhere there. And that's where all my vlogs are going to go. All of my entertaining real life stuff I upload there. Supposed to be uploading there about once a week. For the most part, if that's your cup of tea, please go ahead and check that out. There have been a lot of rumors in regards to a Battle Royale mode in Modern Warfare. And we all saw what happened with the Battle Royale in Black Ops 4. Now, I personally think that the Battle Royale mode in Black Ops 4 is a lot of fun, especially if you're playing with friends, and I think that it's a good mode. The problem is that when Treyarch developed this, it was really late into the life cycle of the game, you know, the development cycle. And then on top of that, it took pretty much all priority over the rest of the game. Zombies hurt the most from this, and then obviously the campaign was cut, and multiplayer had a lack of attention throughout the year, which was really upsetting. So the only thing that I can think about when it comes to Modern Warfare having a Battle Royale is how much attention is the rest of the game going to lose? From DLC to Spec Ops to the multiplayer, how much attention is going to be lost with those other modes? Because as we know right now, there isn't another studio helping Infinity Ward make this game. It's just Infinity Ward. And Infinity Ward does not have the greatest track record when it comes to Call of Duties over the past decade, I'd say, or close to. So that being said, how can we put the trust in them to manage multiplayer, Spec Ops, campaign, Battle Royale, but we couldn't put that in Treyarch, who has had a pretty much, aside from Black Ops 4, and even then Black Ops 4 I don't think is regarded as a horrible game. Treyarch, how can we put the trust in Treyarch to do that and it not work, but how are we expected to do the same thing for Infinity Ward is what I'm trying to ask here. And to be honest, we can't. So the idea of a Battle Royale game in Modern Warfare scares the shit out of me, to be completely honest. Because I want the multiplayer to be so good, and I think it has potential. Now, we already know for a fact that there are mechanics in the game that would work well for Blackout or a form of Battle Royale, in the form of the fact that there's bullet drop in the game. That has 100% been confirmed. There's bullet drop in the multiplayer. We know that the multiplayer itself, we know that the campaign, all of those aspects have been built for the game to be more realistic and more engaging in that manner, which I'm all about. I'm excited for that. But those are also mechanics that go really well with a Battle Royale game. So would I be completely against there being a Modern Warfare Battle Royale? The answer to that is no, absolutely not. I think that it would be really cool to have a Modern Warfare Battle Royale because we have all the locations and things like that from Modern Warfare history that I would love to see implemented into a Battle Royale map. But it has to be done the right way. First of all, right off the bat, it has to be free. You have to launch that for free. It is an absolute mistake that Blackout never went free to play. The Battle Royale mode is so... The environment that Battle Royale has grown in has not been a AAA $60 title market. You have, at the highest expense, PUBG for $30, which is, that alone is honestly probably hurt the game a lot. But if you look at Fortnite, And I hate to bring up Fortnite every time I talk about Battle Royale, but it's hard not to. If you look at Fortnite and its formula, you have a free-to-play Battle Royale game. You look at Apex, the same thing. You have a free-to-play Battle Royale game. You have the ability to have so much customization and skins and characters and things like that. And it's different for Call of Duty. I can shout this from the rooftops. I can argue till I'm blue in the face. Customization does not work the same in Fortnite as it will in Call of Duty. You cannot sell skins for players and expect them to make back the income of the game going free. And I get that. And I think that the developers and Activision understand that it's not the same kind of novelty item because you're not playing in third person. But they need to work on some form of customization, from camos to gun skins, not new guns, gun skins, to just all sorts of different things that they can do to make the customization aspect of multiplayer so good and a Battle Royale so good to where they can launch it for free, and then they can do all of these customization options in the shop that'll make people want to buy them. Because if they're good, I will pay for them. If it's not price gouging and anti-consumer, I will pay for these items. But until that happens, I'm not spending a single dime on any Call of Duty game outside of just the standard price of the game, or maybe a season pass, just depending on how it works. So those are two things that they need to figure out how to do. Microtransactions that are worth the money, and it needs to launch free on all platforms at the same time, because that is going to get a lot of people talking about it and a lot of people wanting to play it. It just makes the most sense. Next up is it needs to be treated as an equivalent to multiplayer. So when there's changes that happen in multiplayer, new guns, new maps, balancing adjustments, all that stuff, that needs to be done equally for the Battle Royale mode. It doesn't need to be Battle Royale is its own thing and multiplayer is its own thing. Because when that happens, Activision's going to come in and they're going to say, oh, well, there's a higher player counter, there's a higher interest or monetization factor for Blackout or Battle Royale, so do as much as you can here, worry about multiplayer second. And as consumers and as players, that's not what we want. I don't want to say that Battle Royale is a fad, because it's not. It is here to stay, and I think it's going to be a huge part of the gaming scene we're just seeing the beginning of it. Don't get me wrong. But FPS shooters are also here to stay. They're not going anywhere. Call of Duty competitive is a thing. It's just getting bigger and bigger. So honestly, I would be a little bit upset to see them kind of go that route again. And if given the opportunity, and Activision thinks that they can make more money that way, I very much so think that's the way that they're going to go. So those things need to be done properly in order for another Battle Royale title to succeed under the Call of Duty brand. Now, let's transition into how I think Battle Royale should be handled for Call of Duty as a whole. Now, I truly do believe that we are going to end up getting some sort of a Battle Royale that's Modern Warfare branded. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a change to Blackout. I don't know if this is going to be an entirely new title added on to Modern Warfare or a mode in Modern Warfare, but I think we're going to end up getting something. And it might not be at launch, but it'll be there. But that's not the way that I think that it should be handled. I think that they should take one of their studios that's helping them produce games. Raven, I think, is probably the best one for this. Or even they could put Raven in the spot of making titles and put Sledgehammer on this. I don't know how they want to do that with everything that's happened lately, but they need to take one of those developing teams and they need to say, hey, Battle Royale is huge. It is your job to perfect a Battle Royale and update it consistently, and content needs to be priority number one, and make money off of it, and it needs to be free to play. So I'm talking about a big, huge map with weapons from all across the entire sphere of the Call of Duty franchise. I'm talking Modern Warfare weapons, Sledgehammer weapons, World War II themed guns, guns from Advanced Warfare. It does not matter. I'm talking about a giant vault of Call of Duty things on a map that is just taken from all sorts of times and eras and storylines of Call of Duty history, and have that be Raven's focus. They can alternate weapons, bring weapons in, take weapons out, balance things, create all new weapons, the types of skins that they could make, the customization options. That should all be its own individual thing, while on the side, Call of Duty is still doing its yearly release. They're still doing what they do best, that's multiplayer, and then there's a whole nother Battle Royale, just Call of Duty Battle Royale, and it is just filled with all sorts of different things from the Call of Duty universe. And as long as that is kept up with, and there are changes and the map changes and new things being added to the game constantly, I think that a Call of Duty Battle Royale will flourish, and I think that it'll do very, very well. with the community, and I think that it'll bring in a lot of people from the Battle Royale community that don't really even mess with Call of Duty right now. And I think that Blackout did that for a lot of people, if we're being honest, but I think that on an even larger scale, it could do that more so if it's an individual separate item that is free to play, but chocked full of microtransactions. And if that's the case, if there's lots of microtransactions and they're fair microtransactions, not pay to win, cosmetic, even if it's $20 for certain skins and camos, things like that, I am down with it as long as the base game is free. Has to be. And as long as they are doing challenges, weekly challenges, events, things like that, then we're good to go. My biggest complaint when it comes to Blackout is it gets so stale so fast. And if you're not playing with friends, it's not that enjoyable. But you look at other Battle Royale games. Once again, the one that I can compare it to the most is Fortnite, because I do like Fortnite a lot. If you look at Fortnite, they are constantly adding things, constantly changing things. There's events, there's reasons to get in the game and play. And I don't have those reasons for Blackout. You know, I don't have things that I need to achieve in order to get certain items unlocked before it goes away. Those are things that I'm just missing from Call of Duty that I think the entire community would want. So ultimately, I want to know what your guys' opinion is down in the comment section below. That is everything that I have to say in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, go check out my new IRL channel for all of my IRL content. And then also, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button and like as well. Like I said, the channel has been growing. I really, really appreciate it. Cannot wait for what's to come in the future with Modern Warfare and just different content and things in my life. And I just want this whole YouTube thing to expand on a wider range and just really want to enjoy uploading content and making content. So if that's your guys' thing, if you enjoy watching it and want to be informed on gaming or want to watch me do vlogs or funny things, go check out the other channel. Anyways, guys, deuces.